if it isn't my favorite people. Welcome back, everybody. I'm so happy y'all have joined us today, because today we're going to be doing a little bit of work to the mini truck and getting it ready to go. And today I'm also going to be getting the seats and interior back into the Lowrider project, which you can check out the rest of that playlist here. And getting it out on the road for a road test, because it's an absolutely stunning bluebird day out today. So the last road test, which you would have seen, if you haven't seen that video, please go check that video out here. I'll put it down in the description below as well. We got a little bit of a road test, but it wasn't much because I was only sitting on a block of foam and a blanket, and that's not that safe. So we got the seats, we're gonna put everything back into it. It won't take too long, and then we're gonna get her out on the road. I believe Trevor's got the tunnel all welded up and seam sealed, so it's all done, and our covers made for the bridge area to block out any extra noise in our access panels, so that's great. We're gonna shake it down today. Hopefully everything goes well. Fingers crossed. It's been built right, so I have faith. We just spent this morning filming up at Back Corner Studios again at the custom paint shop. I'll put their link in the description below. We have a whole brand new video series and everything coming out on the new SATA Jet X gun that just got released to its sponsored technicians, and we got to shoot one and play with it today, and it is phenomenal. So if you're into anything automotive restoration paint wise, if you're already on this channel, you probably have some idea about it. Go over and check out Back Corner Studios. Check out the video on it and any other videos over there. They got great tech videos, how-to articles, how-to video series, and day-to-day going on in a full automotive restoration shop and custom paint shop. It's great content. They're great people, so make sure you go and support them and show them some love. On a side note, in case some of you have been wondering why on social media there seems to be some postings going on about trains and model trains, since my father's passing a few weeks ago, I have now inherited his gigantic, massive HO scale model train railroad layout in his house, which I'm going to be moving to. So he has this layout that he's had for many years, since before I was born, so well over 40, 50 years now at this point, and grandfather's trains and his grandfather's trains. I've now started another channel to showcase what my father built but didn't get a chance to fully finish, and I want to fulfill his dreams of getting his layout finished and getting it done. It's super fun to play with. I forgot how relaxing it is to sit and just do it. There's a lot of trains that got to be maintenance. There's a lot of them that got to be fixed, so I'm excited to do the maintenance on that. I'm excited to rewire and add new things into the layout and finish off the stuff him and I talked about before he passed. So I'll put the link in the description below. I'll throw it up on the screen here now. It's Papa Pet's HO Railroad. Anybody who knows anybody who's into anything model railroading or railroading in general, please let them know that we've got a whole nother channel going on. The link will be down below. Go on over, like and subscribe, show some love to the channel. I might put some of it up here on this channel, but I want to have it all over on a separate channel. It doesn't really fit this channel, and I want people in the train community to be involved in helping me in advice and tips and tricks and everything we can to help finish my dad's dream and make it as good as possible to something I know he'd be proud of. It's dedicated to my father, who recently just passed. Papa Pet's HO Railroad. We'll throw it here. We'll put the link down below. Just wanted to share that with y'all. We are literally almost at the shop. We're gonna get set up inside. The car's already been moved in. Gonna get the interior in. We're gonna get this baby out and road test this because it's a gorgeous day. We're about to have the best day ever, so I really hope all of you are having the best day ever. Make sure you like and subscribe, and let's get after it. All right. Well, there she is. Square one's in here. Okay, so we got to put the battery in, which is on charge. Trevor had it on charge for me, so that's great. But first, we got to put the interior in, and it's going to be a little bit of a tight squeeze because it's on the hoist. So I think we'll come in from the passenger side so we stay away from this thing, because this is pretty close. So I have a lot more room to wiggle around back into there and get it in the driver and push the front one. And the back one isn't my concern. The back one goes in very easy. The front one by yourself, because I'm the only one here right now, makes it a bit of a trick. So, and then we'll go around and we'll give these a smack again and make sure we're good on our tires. Christ, it look like they've been 4x-ing through them with all that mud. All right, let's, I don't know how much of getting this stuff in I'll bring you. I'm gonna do more of the road trip, so we might just do a montage and a time lapse. So let's go. Okay, interior is in. Seats are in. We got to tighten down the back 2 bolts on the back feet. I got to put the sill plates back down, and then we're good. And then we'll get her outside. It's a beauty day. I can't wait. It's gonna be good. Okay, let's get this baby in the air. Make sure we're on. Yeah, on the back, on back there. Famous last words. She ain't going anywhere. We're not using tie-down straps. I don't want to hold her. We're only going a couple miles down the road. Famous last words. So I just want to put this up in the air before we take it anywhere. I've got the interior in. I just want to get it up in the air and go under this thing and have a look. Because, there we go. Ooh, this thing's just a bit out of adjustment. Okay, I want to go underneath and I want to have a look because I want to make sure I don't have any air leaks. And I want to make sure that I also want to make sure I got no exhaust leaks in any of the exhausts that we've built. We got our tunnel all mounted. Trev's got all that put back into place, so that looks amazing. Got the new U-joints and everything in. So I'm gonna go over and double check all this exhaust, and I want to check my wiring. I want to make sure we're good for a lot of this stuff, and then we'll get her out on the road. All right, so we've double checked everything. Everything seems nice and tight underneath. The exhaust looks tight. I think maybe what we'll do, I might actually throw it back. I don't even know if I'm really worried about it today. I don't really care. I was gonna wipe the blue off the rims, but realistically, I don't really care yet. I just wanna drive it, and now that my seats are in, I can actually go. Every time I get in here, something's wrong. What the fuck is going on with that?
And good.
Let's try this again to make sure this works. lower gears, so it doesn't take off as fast anymore either. 411's down to like 352s or whatever the hell's in here right now.
It'll be good for the highway.
Oh yeah. Dude, all for the shot. I'm glad I got the camera on that. Well, that didn't feel too bad. We've only been running it for a few minutes up and down. Everything feels good. It's back up to highway speed, feels really good. It's definitely not as loud with the interior in, but I still need to cover over those bridge pieces, which is gonna happen. We just want to get out and shake it. It definitely has more of a roll when you turn a corner because of the shape of those tires compared to my wide 7-inch tires that were on there, compared to these where they've got way more of a tapered edge with the wires on 13. So I got to be a little more cautious about the roll. Other than that, it feels really good. I'm happy with it. It'll be nice to get it home and get it cleaned up and get some miles on these tires and get some driving time in. So lays out nicely. It's a nice day out. Cantuck Lifestyle, make sure you go follow that guy. We'll put a link below. Yeah, super excited. So we'll put a few more miles on here, and then hopefully the next time we get it out of here, it'll be take her home. And then that'll be the real test for 3 hours, drive her home. I've noticed already that my RPM is down almost 500 RPM, 600 RPM, just from changing from those gears. Because the factory rear end in these cars, because it's a Chevy, is 411s. When they were on a 2-speed inline six car. So now it's not running that rear end. We've got the S10 rear end in there now out of a 2nd gen, which comes stock with like 352s, 350s. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below. Yeah, it looks really good. We got all the blue wiped off the white walls on the car, so we're happy with that, and doesn't look too bad laid out right now. Yeah, this is actually the angle. It's just too bad it's muddy. What's that? Yeah, that's what I liked. We're just gonna have to get used to checking our knockoffs, and I hit him again with the lead hammer. Thank you to everybody in the comments that reached out and said to keep cranking them and keep cranking them. We're gonna keep the lead hammer in the trunk at all times just to keep on it and make sure everything's good. Doesn't look too bad sitting out here. I'm still trying to decide whether I actually like my big white wall rims on 15s with gold candy or I like the wires on it.
See, to me, pardon my voice, but I like the wides with the skirts. I like the wires without.
Really?
Yeah, because you can see the lip and everything. It looks more lowrider.
So the best thing is when you put the skirts on, you'll barely be able to see the back tire,
Yeah.
which I do love because it makes the back end look lower. And I can't go any lower with these because I'm on the frame.
Yeah.
So I can't go any lower. I am on frame all the way down on both frame rails now.
Found that out driving over here.
Yeah. Yeah. You kind of, these tires have a bit of a roll to them, whereas I didn't have it on the other ones. So, well, I'm okay with it. Let's take it for another run here. The road on the other side here, going over, is fresh blacktop. Really super smooth. With the new exhaust, if Trevor could hear us down the highway. Could you? You could hear me? Yeah. Oh well. Okay. Let's get this thing back in the shop if we can. Might need to take a run at it. Oh!
Oh, I haven't.
It'll only take a few minutes anyways. Could you hear us all the way down the highway?
I heard you when you got over there.
Yeah. I dropped him for a bit and then we went across that other road across. The main part of the road is like fresh blacktop. It's really nice.
Drive all right?
So we had it up to earmuffs everybody, 112. And I could run this car at $120 on the highway, on the 401s and stuff in the interstate, and it would never move. So
It's like it was.
It's just like it was. So all it'll need to do is when it's up on the hoist, just see if there's any rubbing and anything going on. The only thing I'm noticing is as soon as turning, like if I go to wheel in somewhere and then turn when it body rolls, just because of the shape of the tires compared to 7-inch flat, that it leans and we hit the frame.
Oh, really?
No, yeah. So it's finding the ride height and making sure I'm going to be up high enough and just not wheeling in like an idiot either to make sure you're not fucking trying to crank a donut. Other than that, man, it rides beautifully. The tires you can feel. You can feel the tires, but the suspension is...
It's a trade-off.
It's a trade-off. Like the tires aren't bad enough that they're horrible, but it's so tight and rides so well. Yeah.
Perfect.
It's loud from like 0 to 50. And then once you're over that, then that low end drone disappears and it's gone. So once those plates are over...
It'll help a lot.
Oh yeah, it'll help immensely. Huge. Once that whole thing is covered over, because right now it's pumping down, it's pumping out the side, but those holes are right over it. So, no, it feels good. It feels really good. So, I mean, there's half a tank of gas in it. So once you're done, take it out and drive it, man. When you get home from work, take it for a run. All right, well, that was a great road test. We got it out on the road. We put a few miles on it. It feels really good, 80, 100. We even snuck it up to 112, and it feels really, really good. We laid it out a few times. We found where our frame is a few times. So that's just gonna be playing around with it this summer and refiguring out where my ride height is based on new setup in the rear end, and with these wheels and tires. So it feels really good. We got all the blue off of around them now. Smacked them again with a knockoff. Thank you guys for making sure we're on top of that. I'm keeping it with me in the car no matter what, and double checking as we road test. Whether it goes to Maggie or not is a whole nother question, because we're kind of pressed for time right now with only a couple of weeks. We got to get Trevor's Ranger back together and get it done, and everything's all painted and finished. So now it's assembly time, which you're going to see the videos all on that. If you haven't watched already, go check out that playlist for the Square Body Ranger. It's been a long day of filming first and then coming here. We got done what we wanted to get done, and we want to put some miles on this thing. The exhaust is loud, but it's nowhere near as loud at high RPM as it is at low RPM, so it's okay for this year. And we can't wait to drive it. It's gonna be fun. So I want to thank everybody. Hope you're having the best day ever. We'll see you in the next one.